After our 72-hour session at Buzzard Valley, we made the 3-hour journey down to Dorset in search of more winter carp. Our tactics were discussed on the way, and the weather was actually unusually warm on the way down. And after 3 nights away from the world, we were blissfully unaware of the coming storm. Arriving late afternoon, we set about putting the rods out, and it wasn't long until I was into my first one. Welcome to episode 4 of the winter vlog. Yeah, we're down at Willowbank on Todber Manor. There's myself, Ashley, obviously you saw in the last episode, and Paul as well. We've got 72 hours ahead of us. Yeah, and this one ripped off within literally 5 minutes of putting it out. We got here late afternoon. After slipping the fish back, night time soon came, and Ashley was into his first carp.
Oh yeah. Come on the bar.
At venues like this, it's important to get the rod straight back out.
Maybe I need to tie a few up.
As there's always a chance of another straightaway, and this proved to be the case when he was in again only 5 minutes later.
So we just had another rod. Just tied some more solid bags up quickly because I think we're going to be in for a good night. So I've got a yellow essential fruit ultra in there, and in this mix I've got a load of jungle mix pellet and the crushed up essential fruit boilie. Dad run about half hour ago, just retied a bag, going to get it back out there, fishing 3 trees on the opposite side of the bank, and just my left rod that seems to be doing bites, that's number 3 now. See? So this is the result of that solid bag that I cast out last night. Rattled off about 7 o'clock this morning.
So nothing for me last night. I think a move's going to be on the cards. All of the fish are basically coming to Ashley's left-hand rod, so I'm not going to fish right next to him. I'm going to leapfrog basically, just to give a little bit of room in between both pegs. Yes, I'm going to do that now. My inclinations were right, and the move certainly paid off when only 2 hours later my left-hand rod was away, resulting in a mid to upper double. It goes to show that a move can often bring about a quick bite, and with the oncoming wind, I'm guessing that the carp had pushed up into that back bay. This particular one came to our new essential fruit pastels, and I had planned to do some filming for this new hook bait, and in the middle of the shoot I was rudely interrupted, which turned out to be the best fish so far.
You're away.
And also,
You're away. You're away.
Yeah,
he's away. He's away. I am away. Yeah, just got to be careful here not to pull its head off. Shane, get in. Get in there.
So how about that for a result? Yeah, ripped off obviously while we were filming. This one came to a pink one in the pop-up version.
We'd soon exhausted our pre-tied bags, so the rest of the afternoon was spent tying up solid bags of jungle mix bag mix essential fruit crumb, and our favoured essential fruit hook baits. This meant that if we were lucky enough to have a fish in the night, we could get our rods out again quickly and efficiently.
So this is the 5th fish of the session. We're around about, I think, 48 hours in. We've got tonight and then another night. So yeah, around about 36 hours. So I've had 5, Ashley's had 3, Paul's had 3 as well. We didn't get a chance to video them all. We've got a massive storm coming in tonight, so we've got 70 to 80 mile an hour winds, so probably won't get any filming done for that, but yeah, you never know, we could have a couple more. Fish number 6 of the trip. I think this is the biggest one. I'm pretty sure I had this one back in, I think it was April time last year. Yeah, it's absolutely soaked me through in the cradle. Yeah, I've been flapping around. Yeah, absolutely buzzing with this one. Yeah, around about 23, 24 pound. I'll quickly show you the other side because it is slightly different. Obviously on the front of this one, you've got 4 or 5 apple slice scales around its wrist. And then on the front here, you've just got more on the back, well, less on the back even, and then sort of more on the front. But yeah, beautiful fish. Typical stamp of fish here at Willowbank. I think we've been a little bit unfortunate with the weight so far. I think this is fish number 13 or 14 now. Yeah, and only I think 420s between us. Usually there'd be a 30 mixed in there. Obviously still 48 hours left, so I think the target now is a 30 for sure. Yeah, if it doesn't happen, we've had a good session nonetheless.
He landed 5 more through the night, and the runs had slowed down for me.
Fish number 13 and 14 for me. Yeah, hectic night. Got 7 last night.
Feeling guilty, and to get the carp moving again, Alex reeled in for the majority of the next day to ease the line pressure.
The arrival of Storm Eunice in the morning brought 80 mile an hour winds, and the fish responded positively to it, with Paul catching a pristine common, which was his 5th of the session, and the full force of the wind made it even more dramatic. Having never caught on the washing line method before, it was a highlight of the trip and a fantastic moment to share with him.
I thought, going out there, leaving it there. But that fish crashed out from there near the feed. It was a big fish.
Do you reckon it was that one?
Could have been.
I reckon there's a chance for a few more on that.
On the washing line. IQ
Go on the washing line.
I don't actually know who was more relieved, me or Ashley, when he hooked into his 5th fish, as I felt so guilty for taking the carp from him. Relieving that line pressure certainly worked. And with the carpy shots filmed, it was then time to look at the fish. Due to the clay makeup of the lake, the fish in Willowbank usually are quite pale, so myself and Ashley were both actually really surprised at the colours of this stunning little fish. The preparation for the final night began, and it became obvious that solid bag tactics were the way forward. We all decided to put all of our rods out using these, as it seemed to be the go-to method. Just before dark the rods were set, and night time was unusually quiet. However, I was the first to be woken up just before first light with 3 in quick succession.
And then as we were packing up, we both had runs.
Nice mirror.
Get ready to grab the net, mate.
Chunk. Oh, back, fella. Come on! What's in there? That's class.
You see what it's on as well?
Yeah.
That's the nice thing.
Yeah. Double corn tippers.
Triple.
Triple corn tippers. Oh, I'm nothing for you, mate.
Mate, I'll just shake. I'm not joking. What a feast to finish on.
What a way to end the session. Yeah, Ashley's had one as well, so obviously I'll show you the footage over that now. Yeah, all these fish have been caught on the essential fruit boilie crumb. So that's 19 for me, 6 for Ashley, 6 for Paul as well. Probably the best 72-hour winter session I've ever had by a long shot. Thank you very much as always. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully see you on the bank sometime.